Welcome back to Heart of a Kid Productions, and today we're actually going to be going over some Speed Champions set. One of my reviewers actually said they really enjoy Speed Champions, so I wanted to talk about some Speed Champions today. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, how y'all doing? So basically, these are actually my sons, and usually at the end of the day, I already usually have this set, and then my son, we end up getting it for my son, because obviously I'm a collector, so I end up buying some stuff, and then obviously my son gets a lot of gifts here and there, but his birthday just recently passed, so we end up hooking him up with this awesome little Speed Champion set. So you can see the two cars right here, but we'll back those up so you guys can see. This is the box right here, and these are actually really cool, the Aston Martin. I actually haven't got these yet. I have pretty much most of the Speed Champions that have come out, but he ended up getting these because these are the ones that he wanted, and I've been waiting to actually purchase this set for myself. So I do not have this. So this is the first one I do not have that he has, and he already built them, as you can see. So let's go ahead and check these out. Real quick, manual comes one manual for the first car, and then another manual for the second car. And these cars actually are really nice. I ended up getting a bunch of the other sets I wanted because those had the cars that I actually liked. I have a younger brother, about 6 years younger. I mean, he's a huge car guy, so he owns like 3 or 4 cars, his own personal vehicles. But he's a big Mustang guy, but he's actually into all these Speed Champion Legos too. He doesn't collect anymore, but he actually likes these type of vehicles. And my son has gotten into the Speed Champions. He really enjoys it, and he just turned 10. So, and for his birthday, one of his other friends actually got him another set that I actually already have. I believe it was the Corvette and one of the other vehicles. But he just built these the other day, and he's actually working on that other set. So we'll go ahead and go over the yellow one, the green one first. Now this one actually, if you look at it, it actually is so much longer. Actually, I'm going to do a comparison right now. So we'll go ahead and bring this one and put this one right next to it. So as you can tell, this car is so much longer. It's the AM Pro Valkyrie, and it is so much longer. Now, I don't know if it's longer because that's how it is in real life, that it's just a longer vehicle, but it definitely is probably one of the longest Speed Champion sets that I've actually ever seen built. So when my son put it together, and I was like, man, this is huge, and he was like, yeah, it's way longer than the others, and I was just like, all right, well, it's interesting. It's obviously more type of Formula One type racing car or something similar to that. I'm not a big car guy, so I do like Lego, and I do like the cars when they do a good job with them. So this was one that I really wasn't interested in, but my son was, and I was like, oh yeah, it looks really cool. So he obviously ended up putting all the stickers. This one's a little off a little bit, so it's kind of peeling on the side, but you know, the problem is if you don't put the sticker on right, it's going to peel off eventually, and he just put it together. So and as you can see, the one thing I like is on the front here, these little lights, these are actually prints. I mean, that is awesome because like for that, it would have been a pain in the butt to line those up perfectly. So that's actually really cool. And he's usually really good with the stickers. This one, like I said, he did really good on every sticker except for this front one. So it is what it is. And then also this is printed, the windshield cover is printed, so that's really good. But there's a lot of stickers on this one, over here on the areas, over here across the way, on this side. Luckily the tires are printed, that's really nice. This one overall looks decent. I mean, it's not my type of car at the end of the day, but everybody has different types. But I think he did a good job, and he actually enjoys it. So my 3-year-old's been grabbing at him so he can play with them, but my son's a little more forgiving than I am. So, but this one, oh man, I love this Aston Martin racing vehicle right here. Now this one is the reason that I plan on buying this set for myself. Given the best part about having children is, since I'm a collector and I want to build them myself, but unless I have some place to put them, I let them build theirs, because obviously they end up getting the same ones I have most of the time. So they build theirs, I get to see it, Sometimes I'll help them build, and it's really cool because then you get that father-son time with your kids, you know. But my son's been on point. He's been getting these cars, and you know, for his birthday or just a special holiday, and next thing you know, he's already done built it, and he's like, oh, Dad, I already finished it. I was like, man, I didn't even get to see the build. So like when I get mine, it's like, oh, do I build it? And a lot of times I'll actually, if I do build one, unless I'm putting it on display, I might just build it without adding the stickers because I don't want the stickers to get ruined or put on and then just put it back in the box and sit there for a while. So sometimes I won't put the stickers on, but I love that I get to see my sons complete with the stickers because the stickers sometimes make the vehicle. Sometimes it's very plain, like this one's really a lot of dark gray and doesn't really have too much green. It has green right here, green right here, green right here, right here, as you can tell. But the stickers have the green highlights in the middle of all the stickers to give it that kind of jump, that more emphasis of, oh, okay, it's a race car, it looks good and everything. And then as you can see also with this one, I love it. These are printed, and that's what I believe they should do. They did the yellow Corvette, which I did not buy because I didn't really like that there was 3 stickers for the headlights on each side. And I was like, that's just, I don't know why didn't they just print them? Because lining those up, I mean, you got to be really on point. And me getting older, my eyes when I'm trying to focus and line stickers up, sometimes it just my eyes get a little blurry because I'm focusing so hard. So you know, for kids maybe it's a lot easier, but for adults, you know, we just need printed stuff. But at the end of the day, I mean, I love this car. It looks so good. I love this part over here too, with the little side skirts right here. It's kind of hard to tell, but here you go. It's kind of like a little step down or just part of the side skirt, which if you ever owned a car and actually done it up, I own a Honda Accord, and I actually ended up buying a nice little body kit with it from the dealership. It's an actual aero kit, so it actually came with the car that you could actually add and customize, but it's actually Honda custom, so it actually has its nice little flare out, which I like, which everybody who sees me is like, oh, I thought that was a brand new 2020 Honda, and I have a 2-door coupe, so everybody's like, oh, they don't make 2 doors anymore, it's always 4 doors now. So even my wife calls it the Cracker Jack car, which is funny, but I love it. It's my little sporty car. I'm not a racer or anything, but I like cruising in style and looking good. So in regards to my vehicle, I just wanted it to look nice, you know, because as a man, a lot of men like cars and we like for them to be like flashy and stuff like that. Mine's completely white. Maybe I'll show a picture sometime of it, but it's nothing crazy. I just love it, you know, and at the same time, I know a lot of girls that are car enthusiasts too, and they, you know, they go all out with their cars and really make them done up, and I've seen some really nice done up cars by males and females. So at the end of the day, it's just if you're into that, you know, it's really cool. And originally I'm from California, you know, so a lot of racers, a lot of people do up their cars, you know, and me and my son just watched Fast and the Furious, and a couple, the first one, second one, I think he saw the Tokyo Drift one, and I think we stopped there. Those were the 3 good ones, and then it kind of gets kind of over the top, a little silly, but it was cool. He got to watch those with me, and I don't know if that got him more into like, I want the Lego cars, because he's hugely into Star Wars, and now he's like, I want the cars, Dad, I want the cars, buy me the cars. So I don't know if he's just, he watched that movie and he's like, oh, these are cool. And then when we go to the store, he's like, oh, you know, what I want for my birthday, or what I want for next Christmas. Like, if these are available, I want this, you know. So we end up getting him these and then some other ones that he was able to. And I gave him my Lamborghini that I actually just got restocked for myself. So he built that during Easter, and that one's really cool. And that one I actually might build for myself because I heard the build is amazing. So anyways, sorry going off on a rant as usual, but I mean, if you look at this car, this is just, it looks so slick. I love it. It's really clean, and I love how the wheels always are so smooth. Look at that. It just rolls perfectly. I barely touch it, and it goes. And same for this one. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. So if yours don't roll, you either got hair stuck between the wheels, because I have a wife, and hair, a lot of times if my kids are rolling and there's around a car, but it gets stuck in the wheels, and he's like, hey, it's not rolling. I got to take off the wheel and look, and we're like, oh, yeah, there's a bunch of hair clogging it up. So, but at the end of the day, you know, or if you have a dog, you know, my hair is not long enough for that to be an issue. But all right, let's check out these drivers. All right, so take out the little things, and let's see this guy. All right, All right, well, we'll leave their helmets off. Let's see, one guy, and he's got the AMR. Oh, wait. Oh, my son put these in two different spots. That's funny. I just realized. So this is the female. Oh, they both say AMR, so that's probably accurate. Okay, so the female's driving the racer, the Formula One looking AMR. So I know she has hair, but my son has it probably in the room. Not a big deal. But this is the female driver, and this is the male driver. All right, let's kind of get a better view over here. All right, so they both have a AMR on their. I actually like the female suit better because I like the gray. The funny thing is she drives the Formula car that's all green. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I think, yeah, but she's driving. Now I kind of want to look at the instruction just to see, make sure that, yeah, that's funny. All right, so, you know, I thought I was right, but I guess I was. So she's all in gray, which I like better, which obviously matches this car, the gray car. But she's not driving that gray car. She's driving this one. So I guess they just alternated the color and had them separate because obviously I would assume they're going to be on these two different cars matching the color of their car. But, you know, instead of having full-on green, let's mix it up and put the green with the gray and the gray with green. They're both AMR, so really cool. There's no alternate faces or anything. And on the back it just says AMR. Kind of looks very similar to the front. But really cool, really cool. And the helmets are just plain black. Looks really good. I like the plain black. I've always liked the plain black helmet. It just gives it that shine, that look, that really sporty look. And I love the female's face because she has like a nice little smirk and just like she's on it, you know, she knows she can drive. And that's the best part. So awesome. And the guy with his glasses, you know, focusing like he's older like me, probably needs the glasses. So I actually don't wear glasses. I really have a really good visions, but I guess nearsighted or farsighted. One of the two, like I just recently had an eye exam and apparently I have one or the other. I'm not sure. As long as I'm not focusing on nothing, I'm really good. But these look really good, so let's get these prospective drivers back in their vehicles, which is really cool. And I love this because if you look on the interior, with these new Speed Champions, they have the seats where you can fit two people inside. And that is because it's the 8-stud wide, and that is awesome. You know, like I said, if you saw my previous video of the Lego sets I had when I was a kid, the one with the little car that my mom got me in the little trailer, our cars were nowhere close to what these are nowadays. I mean, literally 8-stud wide. You can fit 2 passengers in here. It's beautiful. It's super detailed. And at the same time, like, I still loved the one that my mom got me. You know, I was like totally in love with that car. So to be able to afford and buy, you know, these, and the great thing is these aren't that expensive nowadays. I mean, price has gone a little bit up with inflation and everything going on right now, but with all the other stuff, like these Legos, you can get one of the Speed Champions by themselves for like, I think it's like 20 bucks. Yeah, and it used to be $14.99, but obviously prices have gone up, and then obviously more pieces to make the cars with more detail. So, but it's great, but like, imagine being a kid at my age right now, when I was a kid growing up, and being like, hey mom, I want this. And literally she'd be like, okay, cool, one car for $20. I mean, I'd be playing with this thing all day long. You know, it's just amazing. It's beautiful. It's super detailed. Like, just imagine your imagination as a kid with this type of car, putting this together. Not only does this create creativity for you as a kid, like I'm already building Legos with my 3-year-old. This morning we were down here, just got into my Lego bin, and I was like, you want to build something? So we just started building something, and we built like a staircase that kind of led to a second floor, just some stuff. And he was helping me, and he helped me reorganize my sets and put a bunch of my minifigures around and stuff like that. And this is my 3-year-old who's exactly like me. So he's very neat, oriented, and detailed. So for me, seeing him at 3 already being super creative, and then my 10-year-old building these, it's amazing to see your kids use their imagination and love something that you love, you know. And I'm just a big kid, as I always say, heart of a kid, you know. So I didn't get to enjoy as much as a kid because we couldn't afford it, like I said on some of my other videos. But at the end of the day, you know what? We appreciated what we had. And That's what I teach my kids. They definitely are 10 times spoiled more than I am, was growing up, but they still appreciate what we have. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters, because that'll help them build and understand life and grow and be a great person, to know that you need to appreciate everything you get, whether it's something little or something big, you know. And if you get some great stuff, you know, especially that when your parents are working hard to give it to you, you know, you get to appreciate that, you know, and understand, like, hey, I'm thankful they got this. And my son is, my 10-year-old's like the sweetest. I know that, and this was just my 3-year-old, but he had his little birthday, and my 3-year-old didn't understand that it wasn't his birthday. So they went and got the Build-A-Bear. And my baby was like, do I get to build a bear? And, you know, it wasn't for him, but he was with my wife and my other son. And my son had birthday money. He's like, how much birthday money do I have left? I'll buy him a present. And of course, my wife's like, I'll buy it for him. But it was the sweetest thing, you know, because you could see the sadness on my 3-year-old's face. Like, I'm not getting anything, even though, you know, he just is too young to understand. But so she ended up getting him a little Paw Patrol bear stuffed, and he loves it. So that's great. And it's more like a gift that my older son knew. Like, oh, I want to give him what I can. If I see him sad, I want him to be okay, you know, not spoiling him, but, you know, just being compassionate towards your brother, you know. And I've seen my kids, or my son, my older son, like, look at other kids when they don't get something, or we're at the store and it's like, oh, I hope his dad gets. I'm like, well, if he doesn't, you know, it is what it is. You know, we can't buy everything all the time. So at the end of the day, you know, he's just got to appreciate that he has what he has at home, you know. So sorry, went off on a little rant, but, you know, just thinking about my family and my kids. And at the end of the day, you know what? Just trying to teach the world in general. We just need to be understanding with each other, and, you know, loving and caring to everyone, and, you know, appreciate what we have, regardless if it's small, little, or a lot, you know. And I want to instill that in my kids. But anyways, back to the Lego again. Sorry going on a rant, but as you can see, this thing bends beautifully, but obviously it's a spoiler, so it's supposed to stay flat because it's aerodynamic, right? You want to go fast, and then, but you can tilt it, so that's kind of cool. This one doesn't really have anything. This that back piece is actually secured on there on the sides right here, so it's nice and tight on there. But like I said, this is a huge eraser. But this one, at the end of the day, I love the color scheme, the gray, and it's just really, really clean. And the side skirts right here, just, oh, yeah. But like I said, they both just flow perfectly. I'm crashing right here, but perfectly. I mean, perfectly. So, but yeah, these are amazing. And I think this was I think this one was $30, if I remember correctly. It was either 30 or 40. But as you can see, it is amazing set. It looks really good, really good. Only, I think, what was that? 592 pieces. Yep, 9 plus, and it's perfect. And I mean, it matches. Those cars match the actual vehicles very well, so they look really good. But at the end of the day, you know, I mean, these are just for 30 or 40 bucks. Not bad at all. Really nice set, and these cars are just pristine. Like I said, I'm like, you have both of these, and they roll so good. So if you have a brother or you know, other siblings, and, you know, one builds one, the other one builds the other, and then you guys are, you know, on the street racing these, or on the carpet or whatever. The carpet, it probably won't flow very good. So if you got some wood floors, or just outside on the concrete, some flat surface or a basketball court, by all means, these things will fly. Wow, yeah, almost knocked over my camera. But anyways, yeah, I recommend this, just, if not for this one alone. And again, this is just a nice piece to have, but this is the one I'm getting it for. So beautiful piece, looks clean, and yeah. I wish they would have made these separate. I definitely would have bought this one on its own, but to have this one for my kids to play with, it's just great. And again, this is my son, so him and his little brother get to race these all the time, so it's really great. Sorry, I got on a rant a couple times, but I just wanted to talk and emphasize on life, a little bit on these beautiful rides and Speed Champion set. Like I said, one of my viewers actually recommended or said he actually likes Speed Champion. So it just dawned on me, my son just made these. Let me go ahead and put out a video. But anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate your comments. You know, again, I do talk a lot, so, you know, when I'm doing a video, just end up going off on a rant a little bit. But at the end of the day, you know, it's just for the passion that I have of life, passion I have with my family, and passion of things that I enjoy and that I'm able to utilize and play with, and continue to help my kids become more creative and enjoy life. But anyways, again, this is Flash signing off with Heart of Kid Productions. But please, thank you for watching, and please subscribe, like, and hit that notification so you guys see when I upload some more videos. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, bye, peace.